The urbanization process in early Victorian London was marked by significant social, economic, and demographic changes. The Victorian era, which roughly spanned from 1837 to 1901 during the reign of Queen Victoria, witnessed a rapid transformation of London into a bustling metropolis. Several key factors contributed to this urbanization process. Industrialization. The Industrial Revolution played a crucial role in the urbanization of London. As industries grew and urban centers became hubs of manufacturing and commerce, people from rural areas migrated to cities in search of employment opportunities. Besides that, during working hours, parents had to take their children somewhere they can be safe and to get educated, so in the near future they could also work and provide for their family, which unfortunately usually ended up being child labor in heavy industrial factories. But that kind of practice made more people get a proper education, which later resulted in an extraordinary GDP growth. The population of London expanded rapidly during the Victorian era. The city's population nearly doubled between 1801 and 1851, reaching over 2 million people by mid-century. This population growth was driven by both natural increase and migration from rural areas. The construction of railways and improved transportation networks facilitated the movement of people and goods in and out of the city. This helped to connect different parts of London and contributed to the overall growth and accessibility of the urban area. The surge in population led to a housing crisis in London. The demand for housing outstripped the supply, resulting in the development of densely populated, often unsanitary, and poorly constructed housing areas. Many working-class families lived in crowded and substandard conditions with little access to proper sanitation and clean water. The Victorian era was characterized by significant social class disparities. The wealthy elite lived in affluent neighborhoods, while the working-class population resided in impoverished areas. This division was often stark, and it contributed to the emergence of social and economic inequalities. Overall, the urbanization process in early Victorian London was characterized by a complex interplay of industrialization, population growth, and the associated challenges of housing, public health, and urban planning. At one time, London expanded so much that the history didn't have any records of city being so huge. The consequences of this era's urbanization laid the groundwork for subsequent developments in London's history and shaped the city into the global metropolis it is today.